For more than 20 years. One man convinced Wall Street, federal regulators, and thousands of ordinary investors that $200 million existed. It didn't. The money was never hidden in some offshore account. There were no secret vaults. No elaborate shell companies scattered across Caribbean islands. The truth was far simpler than anyone had believed, and that simplicity is what made it so devastating. This is the story of Peregrine Financial Group, a futures brokerage firm in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. A company that appeared stable, successful, trustworthy, and at its center, Russell Wasendorf. A man who built his empire not on innovation or brilliance, but on a single, repeated lie, and a scanner. Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Not exactly the heart of American finance. But that was part of the appeal. Peregrine Financial Group wasn't flashy. It didn't promise overnight riches or miraculous returns. It was ordinary, steady, the kind of firm that attracted everyday investors. Farmers hedging crop prices, small business owners, retirees looking for modest, reliable growth. Russell Wasendorf Sr. founded the company in 1980. He wasn't a Wall Street insider. He was a local businessman. Someone who understood the Midwest. Who spoke the language of hard work and conservative values. By the early 2000s, Peregrine Financial Group managed hundreds of millions of dollars in customer funds. It employed hundreds of people. It had offices, infrastructure, regulatory approval. Every year, federal regulators reviewed the firm's financial statements. Every year, auditors examined the books. Every year, everything appeared to be in order. Because Russell Wasendorf had learned something crucial about the modern financial system. People don't question what looks right. The fraud began with a simple problem. Peregrine Financial Group was supposed to keep customer funds in a segregated account. A basic regulatory requirement. Money that customers deposited stayed separate from the company's operating funds. Safe. Untouchable. But Russell Wasendorf needed that money. Not for yachts or mansions. Not for some extravagant lifestyle that would raise suspicions. He needed it to keep the company running, to cover losses, to pay expenses, to maintain the illusion that Peregrine was profitable when it wasn't. So every month, he created a lie. He would receive the actual bank statement from U.S. Bank. The real one. Showing the true balance of customer funds. And then, he would scan it. Using basic photo editing software. The kind anyone could download. He would alter the numbers. Change a 5 to an 8. Add a 0. Adjust the balance to match what regulators expected to see. Then he would print it. On regular paper. Using a standard office printer. No sophisticated forgery. No expert craftsmanship. Just copy, edit, print. And every month, he would mail these fabricated statements to the National Futures Association. The federal regulators responsible for overseeing firms like Peregrine. They reviewed them. Filed them. Approved them. For nearly 20 years. No one checked. No one called U.S. Bank directly to verify the balances. No one questioned why the statements always arrived from Wasendorf himself, instead of directly from the bank. Because the documents looked legitimate. And in a system built on volume. On processing thousands of filings from hundreds of firms. Looking legitimate was enough. This wasn't a failure of intelligence. The people overseeing Peregrine Financial Group weren't incompetent. They weren't corrupt. They were human. And humans operate on pattern recognition. When something appears consistent. When it matches our expectations. We stop scrutinizing it. We trust the pattern. The National Futures Association was responsible for monitoring hundreds of brokerage firms. Thousands of documents every month. They had protocols, checklists, procedures. But those procedures assumed that the documents themselves were real. They verified that the numbers matched regulatory requirements, that the math added up, that the paperwork was filed on time. What they didn't do was verify that the paperwork itself was authentic. Because verifying authenticity would require calling every bank, for every firm, every month. It would require assuming that someone might be lying. And Peregrine didn't fit the profile of a fraud. Russell Wasendorf wasn't flamboyant. He wasn't living extravagantly. He wasn't making headlines. He was just there. Quiet. Consistent. The fraud persisted not because it was clever, but because it was boring. And boring things don't get questioned. 20 years is a long time to sustain a lie. Every month, Russell Wasendorf sat at his desk, scanned a bank statement, altered the numbers, printed it, mailed it, month after month, year after year. The gap between reality and the fabricated numbers grew wider. What started as a small discrepancy, maybe a few $1,000,000, became tens of millions, then 100 million. By 2012, the real customer fund balance was around $5 million. The reported balance was over 200 million. Nearly all of the customer money was gone. Spent. Used to cover operating expenses, to pay salaries, to maintain offices, to keep the company alive. Peregrine Financial Group had become a shell. A facade propped up by forged documents and the assumption that no one would look too closely. But facades eventually crack. July 9, 2012. The National Futures Association decided to conduct a routine audit of Peregrine Financial Group. Nothing unusual. Just standard procedure. But this time, they wanted to verify the bank statements directly. They contacted US Bank. And within hours, everything collapsed. The bank confirmed what should have been impossible. The account balances Peregrine had been reporting didn't exist. $200 million was actually $5 million. The discrepancy wasn't an accounting error. It wasn't a misunderstanding. It was fraud. Systematic. Deliberate. Sustained for 2 decades. Within days, federal authorities froze Peregrine's accounts. The company ceased operations. Trading stopped. Thousands of customers woke up to discover their money was gone. Not stolen in some dramatic heist. Not lost in a market crash. Just gone. Because it had never been there.